Everyone talks about it, everyone plays it. Let's Bliss take some damage off and play Blissey EX with Monkey Dory. Alright folks, we're using Blissey EX and we're making this cute little fella even bulkier with Richie Band, and then we're using Monkey Dory to heal off some damage. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Noob Plays. Today we're playing the second place deck from the Monterrey Regional that happened not this past weekend, the weekend before, and Fernando Cifuentes, our current reigning world champion, took home second place with this very interesting Blissey deck. Don't forget, he's our current world champion. He took the world championship with Iron Throne CX. So before we get into the deck and look at the deck list, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot and it's much appreciated. Okay, so let's look at the deck list here real quick. And yeah, we're using Blissey EX. Blissey EX is a very bulky Pokemon with 300 HP. It hits for 180, which is kind of okay, but on top of it, we can draw cards with Blissey EX. So it's a built-in draw engine, but what's even better is Happy Switch. With that ability, we can move an energy, a basic energy, from one of our Pokemon per turn. So the idea behind this deck is we use the Precious Trolley, and then we get a bunch of Chanseys out, a bunch of Monkey Dories, and then we can use the Monkey Dories to heal damage and attack with Blissey EX. If we have 4 or 3 Blissey EXs in play, we can use Happy Switch for every single Blissey, and then we need only 1 Darkness Energy, and then we just use Happy Switch, go from Monkey Dory to Monkey Dory, and heal damage off. So because Monkey Dory's Adrena Brain lets us heal 30 damage off of Blissey. Imagine we have 3 or 4 Monkey Dories in place. That's 120 HP that we can heal and put on the other side of the field and take knockouts that way. We do have Roaring Moon EX. Again, with Happy Switch, it's very easy to use Frenzy Gouging if you play against bulky Pokemon. Let's say we play against Dragapult, for example. We just get Roaring Moon on the board, then we use Happy Switch and get all the energy on the Roaring Moon, and then we use Frenzy Gouging and take a knockout. Boom, there we go. We play Cornerstone Mask Orgopon EX in case we play against a deck that has a lot of Pokemon with ability, then they cannot attack us. We play 4 Arven, 4 bosses, so we have a high count of Gust, which is great. We play 3 Iono, 2 Research, and we want to be consistent, so we have 4 Pokegear that will help us to find our supporter cards. I mentioned the Precious Trolley lets us get basic Pokemon out on the bench, so we want to go second. And we want to get maybe an Arven for Trolley and Turbo Energize. We're going to see that card here in a second because it's very important. And then we get that started. So I mentioned Technical Machine Turbo Energize. We can attach 2 basic energy to our bench Pokemon. So it's tricky because we use the Arven, we can get the Turbo Energize, we get the Trolley, but then we need to have energy in the hand. We only play 1 copy of Earthen Vessel, so we need to have an energy in hand, or we have the Trolley in hand and then get the Vessel, because we want to get a basic Pokemon in the active, use Trolley, load up the bench, Turbo Energize, put energy on the bench. That is the game plan, and then next turn we swing. So we play 1 switch. Blissey has a lot of HP. If they boss up a Blissey without energy, we have not enough Happy Switches available. Or to get Roaring Moon into play, we can use the Switch. We have Richie Band. That's a very important card here too. That's the reason why we play 2 copies of Town Store. The Richie Band, stage 1 Pokemon, which Blissey is, takes 30 less damage. So we have a 330 HP Pokemon plus 3 or 4 Monkey Dory that heal damage off. It's really hard to KO. So yeah, we play 7 Darkness, 2 Fighting, and 1 Psychic Energy. Why the Psychic Energy? We can use it to use Mind Bend and confuse our opponent to 60 damage with Monkey Dory. So yeah, that is the deck list that got second place at Monterrey. Fernando did a really good job. I would say We'll hop into a couple games, see how we're doing, and wish me luck. I'll see you in the games. Okay, my opponent decided to go first. I have a Chansey. Ooh, I have... It looks pretty good because I have Turbo Energize, I have the energy, I have Noivern for Trolley, and I have a Blissey in hand. Okay. My opponent goes first. Like I said, they decided to go first. Let's see what we're playing against. Oh, they're loading up the bench. Noivern, Iron... Ooh, I don't know what that deck is. Okay, Iron Jugglers, if that gets damaged with the ability, it puts N Buffalon. Okay. Noivern? I have no idea. Is there a Noivern or something like that they play? Interesting. Okay. So I should have not priced a trolley. That is very important here. So maybe top deck it. No, we don't. So we Noivern, and there's the trolley, and then do we get the rescue board? Let's get the rescue board. So we get the lats out. We want to get 2 and then 3. Okay, and then we attach the energy here. Turbo Energize in case we get a Yono. We put this out. And then we Turbo Energize, and I'm gonna get 2 darkness, and I put them with the happy switch. It doesn't matter. I get this Blissey out, and then Ultra Ball, Noivern Ultra Ball for another Blissey. Okay, let's see what they're doing. Like I said, I don't know what deck that is. They have Buffalon, so they take in less damage. There's an Iono. I'm losing the Blissey, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I'm getting another Blissey, and I'm getting another Turbo Energize. There's Noivern EX, but that's the that's not the Noivern that is being played in the control deck. They hit for 220, and you may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, so they can... Is that... Okay, they take 60 less damage. Every colorless. Basic. Every basic colorless. So they hit for 50. And then they go into... Oh, the Lugia is the... the coin thingy. What does Snorlax doll do? If this card is in your hand when you get set up... Okay. We have Blissey here. They take 60 less damage now. So I would only hit for 120. What am I gonna do? I'm definitely gonna heal this one up. And where are we gonna put it? What's our target? Lugia is a threat, but I think we're gonna go here. One, 2. Okay, what can I do? I can happy switch and knock this one out. Oh, boss up. Okay, we're ultra balling this away and the Monkey Dory, and then we're getting another Blissey. Then we are evolving. Still have the boss, right? Yeah, still have the boss. Okay, we're bossing this one up. And then we happy switch from this story to here. And then we happy switch from this story to here. And then, because it's stage 1, Buffalon doesn't do anything. And now we got this down to 230. And yes, of course I want to draw cards. Drawing cards is awesome. Noivern, I could get another Ultra Ball. I have more energy to put in play. Okay. They crisp and hit me for 220. That's fine. I need to get another Blissey out. I think that's important. I can knock this one out on the bench. Let's see if they swing. Okay, they swing. And I only need one Munkidori here. There's an Iono. Okay. I think I want an Arven here. Do I want an Arven? Yeah, I want an Arven. And they haven't knocked anything out yet, right? There's just the Munkidori. Okay. I want an Ultra Ball, and then I probably get the Richard Band too. So we put the Richard Band. I thought about getting like Cannon Fodder or something like that. And then we get rid of this energy. I played the Arven. Yeah, I cannot play a boss right now, so I'm getting rid of the Nest Ball too. And then we're getting ourselves another Blissey. So then we attach an energy here. And then we Munkidori 30 off here and on this. And then we take the knockout. Then they need to promote another Pokemon. Let's see what we get. An Ultra Ball and a boss. Okay. And then I just happy switch to each Munkidori and heal more. And then I can do 60 more damage. They get me the Iron Jugglers. I happy switch this to here. And then I use... Wait, I do that. That's a basic, right? Yeah, so I do 60 less damage, but that's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. I need to... Let's see what happens. Does my Blissey... No, Blissey does not get damaged. We're putting this energy over here. I just want to see. I do 120, which is enough. Okay. 120. And then I'll heal. What's my next target? Probably Lugia, right? Or should I try to get a Bouffalond out? Okay, let's go for the Bouffalond. And then I don't need more happy switches because I'm good. I do 120, which knocks him out. I get 30. Take the knockout. Want to draw cards. It's one energy. And I'll take 30 damage. But we'll take in the knockout. And they need to do 170 damage. Okay. I could also... Yeah, I should be able to knock out one Bouffalond here, and then I can use Boss. Right? Yeah, that should work. Energy Sticker fails. I haven't seen an Energy Sticker in a long time. It's an interesting deck. There's an Iono. So there are my bosses at the bottom of the deck. There's a switch and an energy. Another Energy Sticker. And that fails too. They need to pass now, I think. Because I don't think that there's anything else that they can do. They get a Snorlax EX. They have a... That's a coin toss deck. They coin toss Energy Sticker, Lugia, Snorlax. That's pretty cool. Okay, but here's what we're gonna do is... I think my... Yeah, okay. They figure they cannot... I would have taken the Bouffalond out, and then next turn I would have gone for their Lugia, and then that's probably how we would have been able to take the win home. So, hey, first game, first win, I like it. Okay, slight disadvantage because I have to go first, which I don't like. I have the Turbo Energize, but that's all I have. And, oh, we're taking a mulligan here. Techno Radar with Psychic and Lightning Energy. Interesting. Give me an energy or the trolley. No, yeah, one of these. Trolley or energy. Trolley, energy. Not an Arven. No, I didn't ask for an Arven. Miraidon. Okay. There's a Resurge. Do I want to do anything here? Nope. I don't think so. I needed that energy. Oh, I mean, I have another turn. I couldn't have used it anyways because I'm going to go first. I forgot about that. So the problem is with the Arven, I can get one item. It's either the trolley or the vessel. That's the only way I can get energy. Either draw into it. If I play the Arven, I cannot research. I don't want to research that hand away. My opponent's taking their time. Not sure what they're doing. Because they can do peak acceleration on their turn 1 where they can accelerate energy to the bench for 1 energy and do 40 damage. But it doesn't look like they're doing anything. Okay, they're just passing. There's Roaring Moon. That's also not what I wanted. Okay. We go for the trolley and we go for the Richard Band. We play the trolley. We get ourselves 3 and 3. And then, so if I go, no, I go Ultra Ball, get rid of the Moon and the XP share. Okay, I only have 3 Blissies. I priced the Blissey. I should have checked the whole deck. And now I wait. Because if they don't do anything, I can Turbo Energize. Can play another Arven for another Ultra Ball. And then next turn... Okay, they're still playing. Okay. So, here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna get 2 Miraida? Okay. And then they attach an energy, peak acceleration, and get this one loaded up, right? Oh, it doesn't have to be bench. Pardon me, it doesn't have to be bench. What is a delivery drone? 2 hands? They can put 2 cards in their hand? What? Flip 2 coins, both of my heads, search your deck for a card and put them in your hand. They had to flip 2 hats to draw 1 card? Wow. That's a good one. Not? Okay. So they put the future booster capsule on. That does more damage. They fail. They haven't played a supporter yet. Nope, they have not. Because 40 and the future booster capsule does 20 more damage. They put the other Miraidon out, and then they just hit me for 60. I wouldn't mind top decking a energy here, a darkness energy, because then I can heal this completely. Are they going to go for 160 on this one? No, they don't. Okay. They put both of them down there. Okay. They need to... No, they can attach for... They can retreat for free with a future booster capsule. No retreat cost. So they need 1 more on here. I have no energy. Roaring Moon in here, so that doesn't do me anything. So I need to go Arven. Or... Did I price the vessel? Oh my gosh, I priced the vessel. That is not cool. So they can hit for 180. Okay, we're getting another Blissey here. We're getting rid of the rescue board. And the boss. Yeah, man, not having that. Okay, do I risk it and put keep this, put this on here. Yeah, we're gonna put this on here, and then we end our turn. No energy at all. I could have moved one darkness around, but Vessel is priced, so I need to draw into an energy. So what I'm gonna do next turn, depending on what my top deck is, I attach Turbo Energize to the Blissey, and then I research. There's nothing I could use the Night Stretcher for. There's Black Belt. Ooh, they're gonna do 100. Okay. And attach more energy. Okay. Interesting choice here. Okay. So again, that's not. We're putting this on here, and then we're hoping that we get an energy. Okay, we got an energy. Okay, we're using 2 of them. We're using this. Putting this on here, then we're switching this on here. And then we're healing another 30, yeah? And then we are switching. Yeah, we're switching this energy to here. And then we Turbo Energize. We get 2. Then we put 1 here and 1 here. So if they have a boss, they can boss up this story, which would be a smart move. That would make sense. I then do not have enough energy in play. Let's see. I can, if nothing happens, I can knock out. Okay, there's a boss. Exactly what I thought. They pick up the one with. I should have probably put all the 180. Okay, now we are going into this one. What do we get? We get an energy. That's perfect. So we're putting this on here, and then we happy switch 30 off here. Do I put this one down? We'll happy switch this to here. And then we heal more from here. We knock this one out. Then they need to give me a new one. I unfortunately don't have another Blissey in play. There's a boss. What could I get with Arven? What are they giving me? I have a Monkey Dory here. Do I go Arven for Night Stretcher? Do I have another Richard Band in here? Yeah, I do. I go Arven. Or do I get another? I prefer the switch. I prefer the switch. I cannot evolve this right away, but I'm getting it anyways. Get rid of this and an Iono. And then we're getting the last. I only have 3 Blissies right now. Oh, I can evolve. Okay. Oh, that actually fixes it, right? Yeah, because I can happy switch from here to here. And then I can happy switch from here to here. And then let's, no, I'll just go for 180. And then I'll draw a couple more cards. Yep, draw 2 more cards. There's another Dory and an energy. 1 prize card. So they need to have more. Oh, there's the vessel. Welcome. Thank you for playing with us today. So they can hit for 160, but they won't survive. They need to have more. They need to bench more Pokemon. As easy as that. If they don't have another Pokemon, that gives them probably Techno Radar. And then it will be good to see what else they're playing. If they hit me, I can bench another Dory. Then I can attach the fighting energy to the Blissey. And then move stuff around. So I can move 3 energy now. Unless they... No, they can play a boss. Vessel? That doesn't do them anything unless they have some Pokemon in hand. Vessel, they can hit for 160. But that's it then. They need to have a Pokemon on the bench to get rid of the catcher. Which, I have 3 Blissies. I can move 3 energy, so that doesn't do anything. You need to bench a Pokemon. Okay, the Night stretches something up. That's good. I could almost knock that one out. Because I could play a 3rd Monkey Dory. So they hit for 180. Oh, they don't? Okay. Okay. I mean, I have a boss. I can do that. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. There's a town store. I don't need the town store, I think. I'm going to happy switch to here. And then I attach to there. And then I do... then I heal this one. 1, 2, 3. And then I happy switch to here. Wait, from here to here. And then I Monkey Dory this one to here. And then I boss up this fella. And I hit for 180. And now... I don't know how many Pokemon they play and what Pokemon they play, but the hardest they can hit is 180 for 3 energy and the future booster capsule. So if they don't bring anything on the board now, I'll just take the dub. Yeah, and they concede. They knew they were cooked, they were done. But yeah, GG's to my opponent, good game. Okay, my opponent won the coin toss. They decided I'll go first, so that puts us a little bit at a disadvantage because I do not have the trolley. I have research, which I cannot play. We're taking Mulligan, or we're playing against Dragapult. Okay, Monkey Dories are going to be important in this matchup. We're probably going to get the dude here, so let's see. There's an energy. I'm done. I'm taking... Okay, they're gonna Badoo me, so I need to play as many item cards as I can. So we're gonna play this. Get rid of the moon. Probably want to keep research, right? Can get rid of this. And then I give myself another Chansey. Here. Attach this here. And then I play the vessel and get rid of the Ultra Ball. It kind of hurts a little bit, but get me 2 more energy. And then we're done. Okay, they have now a chance to set up their board. Then they item lock me. So I don't play Badoo. Okay, they also played the Dusknor line. After Seville and I think even Monterrey, the non-Duskull builds were more successful than the Duskull builds. So we'll see. They what are they getting? I also wouldn't mind the Turbo Energize here. A trolley would be great. Okay, they get the rare candy. Iono would now be really good because they're going to go in a Dragapult here. I need to establish my Monkey Dories because they're going to Phantom Dive, and I need to make sure that I have Monkey Dories established so I can move all the energy off. So let's see, that's not the top deck that I wanted in. And what does it say from your hand? So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna lose a bunch of energy, but I need to research. There's a Monkey Dory, and there is this. So I'm gonna use Blissey here and Turbo Energize and get this and this. Put this here and this there. I could have happy switched and heal, but I don't think it makes that big of a difference. They probably Badoo us again, or maybe they go into Dragapult right away. If they have another energy, there's also Dusclops. Can they? Oh, they can take. Oh, they could have had the knockout on my Monkey Dory with 50 Dusclops. Putting this here, I don't like that. Also, where am I going to put the energy in? Do I go for the Dragapult? Or do I, because they do 130, 200. Let's go for this fella here. I hate to do it, but I think I need to Iono them. They only have, I need to see more cards. That's not good. I didn't want that. I can knock out their Badoo if I wanted to. And then draw another card. I could happy switch from here to here. Yeah, because the math works out. If they do 200 and 130 with Dusknor, they get me. They knock out my Blissey, and I only have one in play right now. Okay, that's an Arven. I have Pokegear ready next turn. They go into the Dragapult. I probably Iono them into... okay. They pop Dusclops. They have a Dusclops. They evolve Duskull into Dusclops. Pop it on my Monkey Dory. And then 60 plus 50 is exactly 110. And then they knock out the Monkey Dory. And then they put 200 on my Blissey. I think that's their play. They also need to find one more energy for the for the Dragapult, I just noticed. There's the energy. Oh, they get rid of the Dusknor. They must have a Night Stretcher then ready to go. Yeah, okay. So perfect math for... oh, they take a 3 price knockout because they pop Dusknoir for Blissey, Dusclops for Munkidori, and then 200 on the Blissey and 60. That's pretty legit. That's an epic turn. Or they go for the Chansey? Or they gonna go... I don't get that, because that was probably not necessary. They'd put 60 on the Chansey then. That makes sense. I get that. But wouldn't it have made more sense to go the other way? Okay, that's another Munkidori that I can play next turn. But I'm losing also a lot of energy. So they pop this Dusknoir. Oh wait, that's... Can they win this turn? No, they can't. They knock out the Chansey. I don't get that. Why are they doing that? Okay, at least with 100. That makes sense. Huh, interesting. I cannot heal enough damage with how my hand looks right now. There's a boss. But that boss doesn't do me anything. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Night Stretcher. Another Dory, yeah? But I can only heal 60. Because I only have one happy switch available. Add to here. I only do 180, so that would have been enough for... They knock this one out. Bossing it up? No, that doesn't do anything. There's no happy switch that I have available. I already attached energy for turn, right? Yeah, I attached for turn. That's too many good cards here. Do I hope that they don't have energy? And just pass? No, I need to take the knockout, but... No, that was complete miss. But yeah, I know. My opponent did this to me and totally get it. That was not a good play because they're gonna knock me out now. And I should have knocked out the other one so I can then Munkidori next turn that damage off. So I picked the wrong Dragapult. My Blissey, if I would have had... I know I would have needed 2 more. There's too much damage on the board. The Halucha helped for sure. And me only having 1 Blissey out is just not enough. There's a Night Stretcher. I don't have any chances on the bench. I don't think... No, there's nothing I can do because they take... Why are they trolling? Why are they BMing me? That makes no sense. That makes no sense because they cannot retreat unless they play a switch. Have this. I can get me a Chansey. What does the Expedia do? They can attack with Blood Moon. Maybe they have a Crispin. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Because they could have taken a knockout with Dragapult this turn. And they have the switch and they have the energy. So they switch. And then they knock out the Dory and put 60 on the bench. Yeah, a couple misplays. Not that it mattered too much. Not that it mattered too much, but definitely misplay. Not setting up my bench in a way that I wanted in. So yeah, we can heal 30. Also, bossing up the wrong Pokemon was not ideal. All right, we're ending it here. GG's to my opponent. Dragapult is just the best deck in format right now. Okay, we won the coin toss this time, and I want to go second because I have Turbo Energize, so I can use Arven for Trolley, but I need energy. Okay, I need to top deck an energy or top deck the Trolley if it's not priced. Because I want to use Turbo Energize. We're playing against Zacian EX. Okay, Zacian can do 300 damage, so we need to get Richard Band out there. It's an Archelodon build, so they can use Brave Slash. 240, Hops Band, 270, Postwick 300, Snorlax 330. So I need to win the stadium. Okay, there's one of the puzzle pieces. I need to win the stadium war with my 2 stadiums that I have. They probably play 3 or 4. Okay, top deck Trolley or energy. One of these 2. That's not a Trolley. No. Okay, we got the Trolley. But I have no... No, I needed that energy. Because they're gonna take the knockout. Do they Iono me? That's the risk. I wanna maybe hold the hand. Or should I... I can only do 60 damage. No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't know. That not having Turbo Energize is painful. I need to get... Okay, they put out another Duraludon. So what are they getting? They get a ban. So that's 90 damage right now. If they have the stadium, they take the knockout. Ultra Ball. Oh no, they have the 2 energy in hand that they need, so now they go Brave Slash for 240. So they played Arven. Yeah, so they played Arven, so there's no Iono coming, so I can set up my board a little bit. Unfortunately, there's no damage that I can move around, but that is okay because they hit for 300. Here. I need an energy. I need an energy. There's an energy. Okay. I could boss up this one. Okay. We're cannot get rid of this, this, and this. We're getting rid of Ultra Ball and Pokegear. And we're getting ourselves a Blissey. Here, we are attaching this. We use the Nest Ball, get ourselves another Chansey. And then we put the Rigid Band on here. I know I cannot use Turbo Energize, which is stupid because they cannot attack me next turn unless they can switch a Roo. Okay, we'll boss up this fella for now. And then we end our turn. The question is, if I would have done that, I could have bossed up Archelodon, Turbo Energize, but then if I somehow maneuvered, if they had a switch or something like that, then no, they would have had to retreat and then 2 energy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was the right move. I need more energy, but I kind of missed my chance with Turbo Energize. Okay, they cannot move. I have Town Store. Town Store doesn't buy me anything. I cannot move damage off. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. They need to attach 2 energy to retreat, so I need to hurry up here a little bit. Do they have 1 energy in play? Did they probably get another Archelodon? Yep. And then they evolve and move 1 energy to this fella. And if that last card in their hand is an energy, then they can retreat this Archelodon. It's not. Okay, they're top deck mode. I have a basic energy that I can attach here. I mean, we're getting closer, but I need more Blissies. Energy supporter. Okay, it's not an energy and it was not a supporter. I need a supporter. I haven't seen a supporter in a long time. Okay. What am I going to do is I'm going to... I could get an Ultra Ball, but I want this, right? Yeah, I want this, and then I can draw more cards. I get a Turbo Energize, and I can use that. We Vessel this away. And then we get 2 Darkness. And then we attach 1 here. And then we hit for 180 and we draw. Okay. So we draw 3 more cards, which is great. And there's a boss, which is also very good. Energy supporter, energy supporter. I'm not gonna Iono them. There's a Nest Ball. There's a Fess. I didn't do anything. I can put more energy on. No, they didn't get the energy, I think. Okay. There's another energy, so we attach this energy here. No, I want to knock this one out, right? I could also boss up this Archelodon, start hitting into this one. Or just take the knockout, but then they do 300 damage. I could knock this one out, then they do less damage. And then boss up next turn. There's too much going on. I play this. I don't want to Iono them. I put this on here. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Okay, 2 options. Snorlax. Because they do 30, 240, 270, 300 right now if they bump the stadium. I think I go boss, Snorlax, hit for 180 and draw 3. That way they need stadium and Snorlax. I get a Blissey. Okay, great. I got a Blissey. There's another energy. Okay. We're looking good. I have 2 Blissies in play. I mean, considering or assuming that they're not going to be able to knock out. Oh, there's one piece. Oh, that gives them the Snorlax. They do 330. No, they don't get it. They didn't get the Snorlax. That's 240, 270, 300. They only do 300 damage. Right? Yeah. And I can heal 90, yeah? And hit this for 180, yeah? Yep. I can knock out this Zacian here next turn. Okay, they get rid of a double. Okay. Yeah, because they can't play it. Okay, they get rid of Zacian and Arven. What are they getting? Do they get the double? They get another Archelodon. They don't have a Duraludon on the playing field. So I do 180. So I need 50 additional damage. So 2 Monkey Dories. Yep, 2 Monkey Dories for the knockout. Yep, 2 Monkey Dories for the knockout. And then they don't attack because they don't want to run into a Monkey Dory problem here. We can attach this. I could Ultra Ball away this and this because I can technically get it back with Night Stretcher. And then we get this Blissey in. Okay, now we have 3 Blissies. Again, 240, 270, 300. There's no bench space for them. So I'm just gonna hit into this Zacian. There's Rescue Board, Night Stretcher. If I would need Roaring Moon EX, I have it. And I have 3 Blissies in play and 3 Monkey Dories. That's an Arven. That's not an Iono. That's not a boss. If they have the Wooloo, they can boss up something. Again, they currently only do 300 damage. They scoop this one. Okay, they scoop up the Archelodon. Okay. Maybe I should have hit into that first, but now they get the Snorlax. Okay, that was smart. That's a smart play. Scoop up. And now they take the hit. But I have the return KO. Brave Slash for 300. But that's not enough. Wait, Richard Band? Does Richard Band only... Oh, they did 330. Never mind. Never mind. They did 330. There's Pokegear. Okay. I have no energy on the board. So I happy switch this over here. And then I happy switch this to here. And put a rescue board on here. Do I want to have the Roaring Moon? I mean, I played 2 Night Stretches. We're going to get us another Chansey back from here. Then we put this on, and then I Iono them down to 3. And then we get a Richard Band. The stage attached takes 30 less damage from attacks from opponent's Pokemon. We put this Richard Band on here. And then we hit for 180. We take the knockout. And then I want to draw cards because I want to see if I... Okay, there's a boss. We'll take 2. Town Store and another energy. Okay, I take the energy. Because what are they going to do? They need to attach a bunch of energy there. 1, 2. They flip the script. Do I boss up the Zacian and hit into the Zacian? Hop Spag? What are they getting with the Hop Spag? or take out the Snorlax. They need one more energy on... I can boss up the Zacian and try to take that one out. I have the Town Store too. They failed the Hops bag. Okay, they cannot put any damage on the board, which is unfortunate. I want any damage on the board. They probably just pass here, right? I boss up the Zacian, hit for 180. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna boss up the Zacian, bring this energy in play so I have some extra energy here. Boss up. They still need one more energy. And then anything else I want to do? Yeah, I want to bump up the stadium. And then we hit for 180. They can scoop it up. Yeah, they can scoop it up if they wanted to. They need one more energy. And then currently, there's the energy. They do 240, they do 300. They only hit me for 300. I take 30 less damage. Oh, are you kidding me? They just have it like that? They have it like that? There's no way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. All my energy is gone. Oh, that is frustrating. 2 Blissies are in here. There's the other Blissey. They just need to have a boss, switch, and they're done. A research or a boss. Let's get a boss. And we'll get this one up. And then we just need to hope and pray that they don't have a... They need boss switch. I mean, that does 140. Currently 200. But they need 3 energy on there. And I don't know how much energy they have left. There's 3 in the discard pile, 3 on here. They just attached 1. How much energy do I have? I have... There's 1 more. I have 3 energy left in the deck. 3 energy. And I'm running out of cards. And I don't even know what's priced. If there's an energy that's priced... Boss was my... Oh my gosh, they just had it like that? What in the world? I could also... Okay, there's this energy. Could Ultra Ball, but then I lose the switch. Because with this, they do 240, they do 300 with it. Yeah, no, it's over. Yeah, if they have 1 more energy, they win. Oh my gosh, good game. Good game. Okay. Hey, kudos. GG's, brother. Good game. What else can I say? Good job. All right, folks, that was it. I enjoyed playing Blissey before. Maybe if I find the video, I put it in the video description below. It's a super fun deck. I like the fact that you can move energy around and then heal with Munkidori. Blissey is a super bulky Pokemon, so healing it with Munkidori, taking knockouts. I played 4 games. I won 2, I lost 2. But yeah, like I said, it's a very fun deck. I really like it. I can see why it did really well in the Monterrey Regionals. I hope you enjoyed it too. I hope you had fun. I for sure did. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave us a comment, and then yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. I am out.